split the deck, we do have the Empress card. And it looks like there are big changes looking at this that's going on in your life right now. While you are in this abundant energy, this energy of happiness, this energy of love and nurturing. And again, Empress energy, that could be male or female. Just put yourself, exactly where you go. All right. And we're going to give this another shuffle here. Right, and then we are going to get into the cards. Have all right, we have the Moon card here, and then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. We have the Judgment card in reverse, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles that's sitting here. All right, and what this looks like to me, I'm getting an energy of this is somebody that was operating in deception with you. This was somebody that was really hiding themselves in secrets. This was someone that may seem even mysterious. This was someone that I'm getting that when you first met this person, that there was something that you could not put your finger on when you first started dating them. This was something that lured in the back of your mind, that even when you thought it was just you or self-doubt, it was something that still kept tapping you on the shoulder when you came to this person, when you thought about this person, I'm sorry. And with that, it created some type of conflict here and some kind of, instability in the relationship or in your home life. What I feel here. Looking at this also, this was someone that also kept you in the spirit of doubt and doubting yourself with this. This was also because this person had a lot of unhealed wounds, on them also. And this was also an energy that caused, it seems like if you had a lot of things since you had been dealing with this person that just kind of froze up or stood in place for you, it was because of this type of energy that you had around you. But it seems like ultimately here, though, you realizing that just really put you in position, though, to kind of take control over, your blessings and your abundances that are actually due to you, that you're walking into in your life. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards and see why these are out and see what is going on here. All right, and Holy Spirit, why is the Moon card here? That one card is out. So we got the Three of Wands in reverse, and we have the Eight of Wands. This is letting me know that you finally realized that this person was a distraction, or that they were distracting you. This was a person also too that that also played on you. It could be like with words that they said. It was, or I think with them staying in an energy or making you feel like you weren't good enough as far as the hidden indulgence that they were into while they were dealing with you, that made you stay in a spirit of lacking confidence with yourself, but ultimately because you were dissatisfied with this situation. And I think, with that, this pretty much led into an energy of you just being confused all the time. And I think that they really, thrived off of that. And this pretty much was a relationship for you that was going nowhere fast. And let's clarify these Four of Wands in reverse. All right, we're picking up, let's see, Pisces energy here. This is also Aries energy. Here, we got the King of Cups in reverse for this one. I'll get one more card. All right, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving Capricorn energy here. Yeah, and again, the reason why there was so much discord in the relationship and in your home life with this King of Cups in the reverse, this was somebody that was walking in heartbreak energy. This was somebody that was also a cheater. This was also somebody that was a manipulator. This was also someone who at times seemed pretty cold to you and uncaring. And with this also too, this was also someone though that projected what they were doing onto you. Anytime they accused you of anything, in all actuality, this was the same thing that they were doing. This was someone that was very jealous and possessive over you, but it's like at the same time, they loved your loyalty, even though that they were disloyal to you. And this was also someone too that every time you brought things up to them, when you did even have evidence, that you could tell they were trying to get their lie together. They may even, this person, I'm picking up a spirit of stuttering, that they would even stutter when you cornered them or backed into them. And when they ever could give you a direct answer, it caused this person to kind of become aggressive with you in their answers. But this is also someone also that played on your emotions, someone that was very intent on listening to your stories about family, how you grew up, because this was also a person who knew how you needed to be loved, but they manipulated that to pull the wool over your eyes. Let's see here. And we're going to clarify this Judgment card in reverse. All right, Holy Spirit, why is the Judgment card here in reverse? See here. I'm gonna do one more with this one. I feel like when you walked away from this person, this may have been done in a way to where the person is feeling like that there was lack of closure. You may even feel that with the way that you separated yourself, with this person. Because the reason why is because, again, when you split, from this person, it pretty much put you in your Hierophant energy with the Hierophant card, sitting here. And what that pretty much is you walking into your higher self, right? You really wanting something based off of that's more aligned with your values, something more traditional to what of how you want to be treated. And also this opened up the door. You're walking pretty much in your blessed season is what this is symbolizing. And with this, this gave you the confidence and optimism to know, looking in the future, that something else better was coming to you, and what's coming is going to be better than what has been, is what I'm really picking up on this. And we have the 10 of Pentacles that's out here. And let's see what's going on with this. And this is pretty much security and blessings. And this Two of Cups card sitting here, this looks like it could be new love. It could be the old person, but we are going to see. All right, we got the Hangman card that came out in reverse. And let's see, we're gonna get one more card to clarify this 10 of Pentacles. All right, and that card flew out. And that is the Page of Wands in reverse. Wow. Again, this kind of backs up to what I was seeing earlier. Like with this, this person that you were with before, it was someone that was in self-sabotage energy when it came to you. It was, someone that was really operating in a space. They was pretty much narrow-minded. And they pretty much wanted to put you on the shelf while they decide what they really wanted to do with you, is what I'm seeing here in a relationship. With this Page of Wands, in reverse, this is somebody that they was real reckless. They were at times a loudmouth. I'm picking up somebody that even was a know-it-all. Also somebody too that made hasty decisions when it came to everything in life. And this is something that I see that you were even, trying to help them with that. But again, they were somebody that couldn't help themselves. Somebody that will run into a burning building because they know exactly what they need to do and don't want to listen to what anyone else, has to say. But, with this as well, this was really evident of why you stopped dealing with this person, because it looks like somebody too that was trying to keep you in mental imprisonment with all of their dumb, foolish ways. Now with this at the bottom of the deck, it is coming up with Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here. And this is pretty much symbolizing, new love and new beginning with this Lover's card here. So with that, and you walking away from this situation, it's just really showing you what you were dealing with and what's coming in your future, which is abundant in blessings, with this. And again, this new love is coming in, to you. And with this card that just fell out, this Ace of Wands, again, like I said, it was somebody that was coming to create a scenario or a situation where you would be stuck in your head, is what they wanted. But with this High Priestess card coming out here, you used your intuition to get out of this situation and leave this person alone. Because why? Ultimately, you were headed towards happiness. This person also saw you with this 10 of Cups here as somebody that they would be happiness with. But instead of them being straight up with you to try to keep you and have something with you, They was too busy operating in trickery and in this Seven of Swords energy, where they wouldn't tell the whole truth. They would not take ownership of their sneakiness and their lying ways. This was a person that was also, I'm picking up, an energy vampire. Well, they would come and steal your energy and everything else to stroke their ego, but then and turn around and do whatever they wanted to do, but at the same time would not give to you the way that you needed to have been given to, or loyal, to you as well. And with this, you walking away, from this energy, you are now focusing on happier times. You're now focusing on friendship. You're now socializing. You're now trying to put all of these things behind you. And this person is now sitting in the dark thinking that there is some type of competition, even if you're not dealing with somebody, or some of you that may have moved on and start talking to someone new. This particular energy now is in this old obsessive energy now, trying to get you back or to manipulate you because they know that they've lost a good thing. With this, you are walking in temperance. Here, you are walking in balance. You are walking in harmony, in your life right now. Your spirit guides and your angels now are standing with you, making sure you're walking in your abundance and you are heavily protected. With this Six of Cups in reverse, again, looks like you are dealing with somebody that was extremely childish. Somebody that pretty much at this point was left in the energy to fucking heal and get their life together and to pretty much grow up is what you did. With this Nine of Swords card here in reverse, pretty much this taught you to pretty much let go of the situation that's going on. But at the end of the day, this person may not have been able to come to you and tell you what was truly, going on, and be honest. But all this did, though, it mastered the art of you, letting go. And it also made this person sit in pretty much grief. And now they're sitting to have to recover from this and how they did you. Why? All because you went inside and worked on yourself. You raised your standards. You raised your standards and said, hey, I'm not going to allow anybody particularly treat me like this and come in my space and treat me like I'm second best. I'm worth far more than this. You raising your standards, you walked the fuck on and left this person in the dust. And on top of that, with this Ace of Pentacles here, this is what created a new opportunity and new blessings for you. Because dealing with this spirit, with this King of Wands in reverse, this was somebody that was rude. This was somebody that was a tyrant. This was somebody that, again, that was impulsive. And this was somebody that was unreliable. This was somebody that was one of those token situations. I can do bad by myself if you can't help, me emotionally, mentally. This is supposed to be a partnership. Why am I even here? And the reason is because you no longer chose to stay with somebody who you felt was juggling you, or that was juggling other things and not making you a priority with this Two of Pentacles that's sitting here. But at the end of the day, again, with this Queen of Cups coming out in reverse, just like I said, this was somebody that was emotionally immature and somebody that was not on your level. But at the end of the day, the sun came out and exposed all of these illusions that this person was trying to put forth to keep you stuck. And with that, you closed out the cycle with this person, and this is what also walked you into your wheel of fortune, your opportunity, your good luck that's coming into play, and also karma that's working in your favor, good karma, but with this person, their karmic debt. And, and with that being said, a lot of times people come into our lives where they put the image of who they want you to see. And a lot of times, I believe when you met this person was going through some bad luck. And it looks like you could have even been meant to come into this person's life to heal them, and, you guys learn off of each other. But at the end of the day, somebody let their ego get away from them. You loving on this person the way you did, put them in their ego. They still was not able to cut out certain things that they were doing before they even got with you. And with that, it caused them to walk in this lion ass, cheating ass energy. And with you, you said I needed more than that. You walked away. So congratulations for standing up for yourself. Congratulations for even loving yourself enough to know when you deserve better. So this was the end of our reading, and I hope that this resonated with you guys. If it resonated or if you liked the reading, please comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for stopping by, and be blessed, guys.
Table third eye wide, big deck, big truth, no filter. Laugh or cry, he still gon' hit ya. Big deck, big truth, no filter.